Party here today.
Shane's partying with us. So I was thinking, so we're doing this All That Shines theme to get everybody geared up for what's ahead, right? All the holidays and parties.
This is perfect.
So I felt like, so this look, I was looking at I still love an old school magazine, like my, the V magazine that comes with all the fashion for fall.
I'm a paper gal too. I like it.
I still love that. So if you're shopping with Savannah and I, pop on that shop button, shop along with us on everything. And we're going to talk about ways to add glitter, ice, if you will, in this show. But I wanted something where the fashion spoke for itself, but then just a little touch of all that glitters in my jewelry.
I love it. You definitely paired it off perfectly because your top just speaks holiday and party, but we have to talk about your ears.
Okay. We have to talk about what's in my ears. All right, Savannah. Savannah, I am obsessed with ear climbers for a couple of reasons. Okay, not least of which we're talking all that sparkle and they're gorgeous. But I love an ear climber for a couple of reasons. If you don't have multiple piercings, sometimes you're looking for a little bit of interest all the way up the ear.
Yes.
I happen to have had like dual piercing for a while and they ended up closing up, blah, 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 right? I love this because I get the look of filling up the earlobe. They're cool. They're a little bit edgy. Now, I think ageless, timeless in that if you're looking for a younger, hipper look, you could kind of do that look. Or if you're looking for something a little more mature, you could throw this on with a dress, with a blazer. Or like I have something, you don't want to add a ton with something this playful and this much glitter. I felt like it was just enough. And I love them.
Yeah, I love, and I'm glad that you spoke to the age thing because I feel like so many people are intimidated by an ear crawler because it feels young. But this is such a sophisticated way to take that up the ear that it looks classy.
Exactly. I think so too. And so I would pop these on. You have a perfect, your classic black dress. We're talking moving into the holidays. We're going to be thinking about all the holidays ahead, New Year's, what we want to wear. If you're looking for an office party, beautiful little black dress, Savannah could do these. It would be that little bit of sparkle in the ear, but still understated.
Yes.
I love these. And they're a really great gift. If you're looking for something different, love them. Also, if you have a cartilage piercing, you can do that up here and still have this look.
Oh, yeah, that'd be fun. I have all the holes. So I think that would be so fun up there. I love that.
So earrings and then lots of necklaces and stacking this year. And I know you love a station necklace.
I love a station necklace. I say that all the time. And it's just beautiful. I love how you get this sparkle of the diamond or any stone that you have, but it travels up the neck and they stay in place. They don't wiggle around or everything's kind of slid to the center and you have, everything's bunched up. I love how it just stays and lays perfectly.
And you know what I love about them too? A station necklace. So they're fixed all the way around and you have the graduated sizes. So you go from petite to a little bit larger to too petite. Yes. So it's also scattered and you have that bezel set. So we are talking diamonds. You want your diamonds protected. So I love that you get that play of playfulness and it's okay if one turns this way or that, but the necklace itself and the diamonds themselves aren't going to shift around.
Yeah. Well, and the way that the diamonds are set, if they do flip over, it's okay. It's added interest.
Exactly.
You can see both sides, but you can also layer these. And that's the great thing about a station necklace is because when you pile that on with whatever necklaces that you're going to be wearing them with, you get the interest all the way around. So it just adds to whatever you're trying to accent.
Absolutely. And then there's no thinking about it either. I think you put it on, you're good to go, whether you have a dress, whether you have a boat neck, open neck, you could even do that with your classic white button down, a little pencil skirt, or you could go playful with a leather jacket and blue jeans, whatever you'd like. So I love that. It's really adaptable in that way.
It is. Right? It can go with anything.
Necklace number 2. So this is a different direction, right?
It is. We're looking at the semi-tennis necklace. I'm a tennis bracelet fan, so I'm slowly integrating into the necklace way, but I love how this is the semi because you still get all of this beautiful. Are they graduated?
Yeah, so they're graduated. So you get your biggest boulder at the center down to a very petite, about 3/4 of the way up.
Yeah, I think that's so pretty how it travels up the neck like that, but you still get the dainty necklace at the top.
You know what I like about that too, Savannah, is where do you want most of the impact on a necklace? You always want, if you're wearing
from the collarbone, typically down is where you're going to want it because a lot of times you're going to have, I wear them with collared shirts or, a jacket, and most pieces are going to kind of come up and cover that area anyway.
That's it.
So you don't want to waste the diamonds up there. Nobody's seeing that.
Right. And for a comfort factor, it's not rubbing. So you have, you have just your classic chain. You also have an extender on the back if you want to drop it down a little bit. So that's beautiful. And another one I think that is going to work with absolutely everything and always going to work back to your other gemstones. So I think you have delicate, but two different takes. One will speak, might speak to you in different ways. And speaking of, I was glancing over at your right wrist because I was looking at my ring and I was just thinking, what a cool departure from what we were just looking at.
I'm a stacker. And so something when I'm always creating the stack, I personally have some, gold beaded bracelets. I love a bead. It's a fun way to add extra interest without having to, do a tennis bracelet or a flat bangle. You really get that movement in the bracelet all the way around. But look at the diamond centerpieces there.
I mean, gorgeous. And to me, it feels so fresh, Savannah. I feel like I love a tennis bracelet too, but I feel like I'm seeing a lot of tennis bracelets and we're stacking a lot and I love them. But if you want a fresh look, if you want something that feels comfortable to wear. So to me, it's that juxtaposition of high fashion in that you've got your diamonds, you've got that cool, but very casual in a way because it stretches and rolls right on the arm, right?
That's so the nice part. You don't have to worry about a clasp or, hooking something or trying to get a bangle over. This is stretch.
Love it.
Which is so
very
nice.
Modern, right?
It is. The ease of putting that on is great. I actually love all three together. I could layer these in with all of my other everyday bracelets, and you could wear them individually too. There's something about just having the one that's just dainty.
And don't you feel like, so I'm looking at a cross, you could have stacked them together, but we're back with timepieces, right?
Yes,
they're back
I'm going to mix in two. Let's just move this over.
Yeah.
So timepieces are back. Typically, you always pull for the timepieces because you're really getting back into watches. But I loved this one because this one kind of made me have a throwback feel.
They all do because they are a throwback because we started using our phones all of the time. We put our watches away, but a watch is also jewelry. It is.
I love how it has that bracelet style band. It really feels like a piece of jewelry and not just an accessory that I have to have because I'm constantly looking at the time.
Exactly. And I love it on your wrist, Savannah, because it has a delicate kind of nature to it. So you really have the look of a bracelet. So really lovely there. But then you have that classic face. It's clean. It's pretty. It almost hints toward a slate gray color. It's so sophisticated. So if you don't want something playful and you want something a little more sophisticated and buttoned up, I think that's a great classic from a classic company.
Absolutely. And the diamonds just add all the extra.
Exactly. And that's what pulls those two pieces together. So you have modern and playful, but you can ground it with something classic. It looks fabulous on you. I mean, I just love the whole look.
And I'm never going to turn down a diamond.
Right. Are you crazy?
I know. I'm good with all of that.
Woo. And let me move this out of the way. Let me move her this way. So
yes. So we have to talk about these.
Okay. So can you take this?
Yes, I will. So when you're looking for, all these different rings, I'm always looking for a fun statement. And when you have this coil, you have the same beadwork that you're going to have in the bracelets. Oh,
look at this.
I know. You get that stretch so you can elongate it. You can compress it. You can really get a different look with each of these rings.
It's so unexpected. So look what I did. Look at this. So let's say you had, and I realize we're talking Mine from the Earth, gorgeous diamonds. You have two different looks, but look, you could stack up different looks. Now these two, this one should be on top. You can layer, you can stack, you can move things around. They can climb clear up the finger. It could be on any finger, but notice how when I slid them on, you get a little bit of movement. And you know what that means? That means a comfort factor like you've never experienced in a ring.
Well, especially when you're going to have a ring this size where you're going to be covering so much of the finger. You definitely want to be able to have that comfort, flexibility to where you're not feeling locked in.
Exactly. And it's a nice alternative because so many rings, we're either going to a cocktail ring and it's a great big bauble, or we're going to something for me that I don't want that feels like a wedding ring, right?
Right.
If you want something that's not just another band, and bands are great. I love stacking up the bands and ring guards.
But this is such a great alternative to get that statement ring because this makes a statement. You don't see something like this very often. This is definitely eye-catching.
And I would say, and I'm going to give this to you because I would say with your bracelets, if you were in love with this and wanted to work it back
Here,
to
I'll
your
take this
bracelets, you got it?
You keep that one.
All right.
I'll take this one.
And so how cool is this look?
I know.
Me? So this completely changed up everything about your look. This is so it's modern, but at the same time refined because it's delicate.
Mm-hmm.
You have the diamonds, and then you have that look of all those delicate dollops of the beads. She has them stacked up here. I think that's such a gorgeous look.
You
It's
know,
so youthful.
when I have a ring like this always makes me want to feel like I have to like fluff my hair.
Right.
Or,
This whole thing.
you know, oh, do I have something here? Just to really,
Yeah.
do you see
Emphasize.
this? Yes, you can't help it. It's
And
beautiful.
you have a number of pieces on right now. So your
I
wedding
do.
ring, of course, but the watch, and then you have taken one of the three and moved it across to the watch and then added in the ring. I mean, you just can't get enough. And what I love about it, if you like a stack and layered look, but you don't want it to look heavy, this is a nice one.
This is not overpowering, but I'm loving, especially when we're going to lean more towards these delicate timepieces. I love adding an extra bracelet in there to really just give it a little something extra.
Absolutely. That is gorgeous. And I think if you're looking for something that's that beautiful, unexpected gift during the holidays, these are unexpected, gorgeous. I was in love with these, and they're also so wearable, comfortable. I think you're going to fall in love with these. And if you're shopping along with us, you can tap that shop button and read more details on this one. But everything is just kind of that idea of sparkle and giving you that little bit of sparkle in unexpected ways.
I know. You got to shine.
Yeah, you do. So I just put a real exclamation point on that today. So it's been a pleasure. I'm Amy.
And I'm Savannah.
And we'll see you